Another Friday. So what have we got? So we still haven't discovered like a bunch of characters. And I know there's the rumors. So everything here is completed? Yeah, it says discovered there. Rainy was one of them. But they all of these say, oh, these are specifically the ones I have discovered, so that's why they're showing that. So, hold on. So yeah, this one, like, for example, is not discovered. A thrilling quest. Guides you to the boxes. And then there's cabinets. Kurt and Rod we still haven't checked out. Yeah, I still haven't found Daisuke's sushi spot. All over the kitchen. Okay, so that's not the dining room. That specifically says all over the kitchen. Daisuke's sushi spot. So what is all over the kitchen? I don't know. There's the stove. There's an egg timer. There's a lot of stuff here, but I'm worried it's just gonna be, what's his face again? Espresso machine. Whatever that is.
Nope.
The hell was that? There was a noise. Well, who said that? What the hell? Anyway, yeah, it just said all over the kitchen, right? Yeah. Strong yet sensitive. Find this fragile friend all over the kitchen. Daisuke needs a bit of a push. Suggest... Is that a hint? I really don't want to start another thing with, oh my god, what is his name? J. Michael Tatum's character. The food guy. I don't want to start another thing with him, but it's like... What else is, like, all over the kitchen? I would think the floor, but it doesn't let me choose that. And this is the bar. That's the sink. There's a dishwasher, a towel. Yeah, I don't know what would be, like, for a sushi spot. Should I just look it up? Should I just kind of give up and look it up? I think I will. I'm not going to do this for everything, but... Or everyone. Oh, okay. So, Daisuke is the dishware. Okay, so like these. See, I wouldn't have... I guess that makes sense based on his accessories.
Man stands with his back turned to you.
Yeah, I get it. The bowls
your dishes,
and the teacup and the hair, but... And the silverware and stuff. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it now, but I wouldn't have guessed that. But we've actually met him already.
He's so absorbed in them that he doesn't seem to notice you.
I assume there's going to be specific dialogue for that. Hello?
The man doesn't move. As you walk around to get a better look, you can see that he's quite handsome.
Yeah?
And still entirely uninterested in speaking to you.
Excuse me?
The man's head swivels to look at you quite suddenly.
Yes? Keep away from the dishes. They are
Is
priceless.
this gonna act like we haven't already met each other? Like, pressing X would make no sense because we do know him.
Yes, more precious than gold.
Well, that got his attention. He
More
liked that.
valuable than money.
That's dramatic, but no.
More important than world peace.
Definitely not the case.
More important than world peace.
Calm
I am
down.
Daisuke. Daisuke Dishware.
Daisuke Dishware. Okay. Yeah, see, if I would have known his last name before, I would have been able to get this with ease. But I don't think it mentioned
You're
that
interrupting
before.
inventory.
Okay. Inventory?
Yes. Once a week I take inventory of the dishes. If one is cracked or chipped, I repair it.
Okay.
If one is beyond repair, I retire it.
Okay.
And when new dishes arrive, I add them to the collection.
Sounds admirable.
Your praise is not required, but I thank you. Now please, leave me to finish my work.
You decide not to bother him any
Okay, I
further.
guess that's another quick
But just
one,
as you're
maybe.
walking away,
Look out!
What?
your foot catches on a strange bulge in the flooring.
I'm
And
sorry?
before you know it, you're going down. But you don't hit the floor. You hit hard muscle instead.
I'm sorry?
Daisuke has
Dasha?
heroically put himself between you and the dishes. You're now face to face, and chest to chest, on the ground.
Am I?
Forget about me. Are the dishes alright? I will be fine if the dishes are fine.
They're still there.
Good.
You climb to your feet, surveying the table. No damage that you can see.
Why would I ever say that? Can you just do a run of this trying to make everyone your enemy? Is that like a, oh, what's it called? Oh my god, my mind is blanking. An achievement. Is that an achievement you can get just being an asshole to everyone?
I think I've chipped. I must repair myself, lest my injuries become worse. Please leave now, before you do any more damage.
Damn.
You may not have intended it, but the damage remains. Please go.
Okay. Well, I know how to get in contact with him now. So, we were still looking for Jerry. I left that open. We were still looking for Jerry. We heard about the desk, so maybe I'll try in this now? Because we still wanted to do that before we met back with our D20. Chance?
Is this
Are you
stranger
Jerry?
your junk drawer, or the physical embodiment of clutter? He's absolutely
A junk
covered in
drawer.
odds and ends. Receipts, CDs, rubber bands. Even his messy black hair sports a light bulb, a pencil, and a pen.
I guess that makes sense, yeah?
When he catches you looking at him, he startles, leaping back with an undignified yelp.
That is what I would refer to as an undignified yelp, yeah.
Whoa!
There we go. There's Jerry.
Whoa, Wolf! Cheese and crackers, you startled me.
You did not just say cheese and crackers.
Hang on! My
Oh.
content aware is going off.
We haven't had one of those in a while.
Jerry has some mental health concerns that some
Oh.
players might find a little problematic, specifically hoarding.
Yeah, I could see some people having an issue with that. So there's a little content warning for you if this is going to be an issue. If it like causes you distress or whatnot, I would suggest like skipping ahead or whatnot. Just as a warning to you. Just, to be fair.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I'm good with it, so we will begin. We'll go with it, but just letting you know in case you want to skip it.
Carry on then.
Hey, next time you open a guy, knock her something first, huh? I'm not used to so much light. Besides, sudden jerky movements like that risk disorganizing my collection.
Okay. Your collection?
Oh, yes. Of course. Sorry. Been a while since I've had a guest. Welcome to Jerry's Junk Drawer, the finest collection of curated treasures.
They're curated,
in all
are
of the
they?
house.
What's with the baby doll
Feast your
head?
eyes upon
Is this
knickknacks
Toy
and
Story?
gewgaws from parts unknown.
A moth flew out when I opened you.
Oh, that's just Silky.
Ah.
He's my assistant.
Good to know.
Or at least he's supposed to be. That's his job on paper anyways, but he spends most of his time chewing holes in our sock department.
God damn it, Silky.
That's fine though. If I'm being honest, I prefer doing most of the organization myself. So, what do you think?
So when we're seeing these people, are they like regular human size, or are they like tiny? Like, is he sitting in the junk drawer?
Why, it's a collection of lost things, each one forgotten by the world, each one a story. This button, for instance.
Button?
Perhaps it was left behind as a clue
Oh,
from
like
one
a
lover to another.
clothing
A
button?
modern-day Cinderella slipper.
I doubt it.
Take me with you, it says, and know that once you find the collar that matches this tragic button, you have found your love again.
I mean, yeah, let's go with that.
And this mysterious strip of papyrus, perhaps a
Strip of
missive from an
papyrus?
ancient land, perhaps a treasure map.
You mean
all
paper?
the wonders we could glean if only we could decipher these symbols of black and white bars.
A shopping receipt.
Hey, quit ruining the majesty of my collection with your needling.
I'm just pointing out what they are.
Ouch! Yeah. What are you insinuating? I curate for a specific demographic that happens to enjoy the limited space. They don't mind.
Are you sure?
Do I get a lot of guests? Do I get a lot of guests? Of course I do.
You definitely don't.
Bugs count as guests, right?
No.
Oh, you mean the other objects. I get them in here all the time.
Do you?
Well, there's that Celia.
Okay.
She's a very well-to-do socialite, and she happens to be
Ceiling?
very interested in the
I've
collection.
tried doing this. I've tried like checking the ceiling. It didn't light up.
In fact, every time she comes by, she asks me, "When will this junk be gone already?" I assume she's worried about the collection moving.
How
before
accurate
she
is
gets
that?
To see it.
That impression.
She's probably just nervous about coming inside.
Most people are.
Listen, you, Oh, what's the use? It's true! Nobody visits me but the moths! What am I doing wrong? I just don't get it! I love to entertain! So long as guests don't touch a single thing.
Maybe it's time to get rid of some of this stuff.
What? You mean throw it away?
Recycle.
How do you mean? ... Now I'm scared.
You don't read the. You don't speak the ellipses.
Upcycle them? You mean like an art piece?
You could do that. Think like Dean in Iron Giant.
Well, I suppose the collection could use a centerpiece. Something eye-catching to bring in more visitors. Which is to say, a single-digit number of visitors. Which is to say, another visitor besides you and the roaches.
Right.
But I wouldn't even know where to start. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Just smash objects together at random?
I mean, you could.
I can't imagine Pierre the paperclip and Claude the so old he's gray and unusable now eraser getting along. They're so different.
Yeah.
Junk!
It is literally junk, my dude.
I knew it! You're not here to help me! You're just trying to trick me into cleaning up like everyone else! No, you can't! Please, at least let me pick what I want to get rid of. I'll clean this place up, I swear. Just don't throw away all my memories for nothing. I couldn't bear it. Oh, thank goodness. It'll take some time, though. This process is delicate. I won't be done until tomorrow.
Okay.
At the earliest.
Well, alrighty. So we could go into doing that again. Or, yeah, again now. What is the self-love book gonna be? I'm just curious about that for a number of reasons.
Oh, good!
Oh, it's you. Yeah, it's just any book is gonna be you. Okay.
You're here. I'm excited. I'm expressive. Everyone's ready to go to the zoo.
We're going to the zoo? What?
Don't worry about it. I've been thinking, and here, I believe, is the best way to organize our efforts. Creativity is for naught without some solid logistics. I know how I'd like to start my book. I've got this fantastic detective character named Wen that I've been working on for a while, and he's going to be our hero.
Okay.
What I need from you, though, is help with creating an outline. If you will, help me to create a framework. And then, once we have that, I will take it and go into my secret writer's cubby and create the entirety of the book.
Secret Writer's Cubby.
Which I can absolutely do in a night. And believe you me, it will be perfection. But the outline, that's the hard part for me. Will you help? Does that sound doable?
I guess. Yeah, let's do it.
Yes, let us boogie.
Never say that again.
So, here's what I'm thinking about Wen. Detective Xander Wen. He is
Okay.
a hard-boiled detective living in the big city of Sprawlsville. And he is a
Okay.
man for crimes. Which works out just fine, because he's also a genius at solving them. Now, just to be clear with you, I haven't fully settled on writing a hard-boiled crime drama to go with my hard-boiled detective. The way I see it, Detective Wen is capable of getting himself into and out of almost any kind of trouble imaginable. I suppose this is why I've been having so much trouble writing this on my own. Xander Wen could do just about anything. I'm
Well,
asking you to help me create
that
his
might be a
story
problem,
with
though.
infinite
That
possibilities.
lacks tension.
Well, shall we get started?
Sure.
Excellent! I'll give you the first line, of which I'm very proud, and we'll run with it from there. Detective Xander Wen went out the door, looking for crimes.
That's terrible. Daphne Fatale. A foul-mouthed talking robot named Fuzz Aldrin. Really? Gondorf the Wizard? A shirtless ranch hand. What is happening? Sure, let's go with it.
Apparently, Xander had inherited a breathtaking ranch in rural Montana, where Hunky worked as a muscular, virile ranch hand.
Okay.
And upon arriving at the lusty Lasso Ranch, Xander was instantly entranced by the rural beauty and Hunky's broad, sculpted chest. As night fell, a glistening Hunky leaned close to the nape of
Glistening
Xander's
Hunky.
neck, and with a voice smooth as silicon-based lube, whispered,
No, no. Don't say that. What is that first one? Oh, that last one is innuendo like crazy.
It was an unfortunate and very cinematic predicament, to be attempting to solve your wife's murder, but unable to form new short-term memories.
Sure.
The regrettable situation, however, gave Xander
We're
a
making the
very
worst story
intriguing idea.
possible. What? No! That last one is very problematic for a number of reasons.
It did seem far-fetched to attempt a relationship with a person suffering from short-term memory
I've
loss,
seen the movie. It's actually one of Adam Sandler's better movies.
especially if that person was still grieving over
50
their dead
First
wife.
Dates, for those who
But
don't
damn
know.
it, Xander loved that Hunky McCoy. And so, determined to win Hunky's heart, Xander set out to woo him anew each and every day. And to ensure success, Xander even...
I mean, absolutely.
Knowing that sultry roleplay was Hunky's favorite kink, Xander dressed as a seductive French
Oh,
maid in order
absolutely.
to help win his heart. But over time, the uniform became less of a costume and increasingly more of a role Xander came to embrace.
What is happening? I think we've lost the
Cooking,
entire point of
laundry.
the plot.
Soon they consumed Xander's entire identity, until he could barely remember.
The Shroud of What? Why? Oh, okay.
And how much porn did Xander watch? A
So
surprisingly
much.
reasonable amount. The end.
Ah,
It's not terrible, but it's also not... What's the word? Readable?
no.
Anyway, let's
it's
call it
not.
When Xander Wore Stilettos.
Lyric looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his
atrocious.
true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this one seems to be right
Oh,
garbage.
completely.
I'll write it up right away.
Is this how Twilight got made?
Unless you think we could come up with something better?
Sure.
Starting from the top. Detective Xander Wen went out...
Okay, let's actually
looking
try
for
this time.
crimes.
The first one seems like probably the best. The rest of them are a little too silly.
Daphne asked Detective Wen to help find her husband Cliff Fatel, who had gone missing.
The Squid Cannery. Sure, I guess.
Wen investigates the Squid Cannery, where he talks to the foreman, a foreboding and mysterious communist named Gregor Privyet.
Why does he have to be a communist? What? Jersey Pozzoli. Jersey Pozzoli.
The cannerers twist and turn in the hot canning room. As Xander walks in, they all turn to look at him.
Okay. That last one is like, what the fuck?
If not for the sweaty brow and muscled wrists, Cliff fits the description Daphne gave Xander.
Sure.
A choice between being with the ones you love and protecting them from mobsters. I call this tragic tale Rambling Debts.
I mean, it's a lot better, for
Lyric
sure.
looks at the story outline you've written and pronounces his true feelings.
Looking at this, I think this will be one for the ages.
Yeah, I mean, this actually seems like it had more of an actual plot and concept to it.
I'll write it up right away. Unless you think we could come up with something better?
No, let's go ahead with this one.
See you soon, partner.
Okay. So yeah, all the books are all going to be him. What is this block of wood, though? Or is that another book? No, that's not another book. What is this block of wood?
As you take in the sight of the
Hi.
adventurer standing before you, it's hard not to feel like you've stepped into one of those old adventure serials from decades gone by.
Why is your lasso an extension cable? Wait a minute.
Even though she's decked out in cardboard and masking tape,
It's
she
daring
looks like
do.
she's ready for anything. An extension cable whip wound around her arm and a daring grin on her pretty face.
It is a very pretty face.
Oh, for God's sake, you're finally here! I was beginning to wonder and worry, and then I thought, gee, I guess I'll just have to go ahead and do it myself. But that probably wouldn't have been such a bad thing, because let's face it.
Oh my god, do I know this voice? I don't know if it's just me. It might just be me, like, thinking it sounds familiar to someone else, but this voice sounds really familiar.
I'm exemplary. But you're here now, so let's get cracking. I assume you brought your tools and knowledge and probably a snack of some sort?
Gotta have a snack. Always good to have a snack. Popcorn?
Popcorn! Brilliant! Effervescent! I am beside myself with happiness.
Hey, popcorn's great. I love popcorn.
But before we begin,
Uh-oh.
The adventurer strikes an impressive pose, positively radiating confidence and daring.
Oh, are you like boxes? Is that what's going on here? Like moving boxes or something? Because your hat looks like a box, I'm just noticing. And it looks like your chest pockets are like taped. Like with like packing tape? In fact, it looks like there's a lot of packing tape all around. I think that might be it. Yeah, I think you're like a moving box.
I am Bo. I
Bo.
am the soul, the spirit, the animating animus of boxes and storage containers in this house.
Yep, boxes and storage containers.
This most special of houses, where it is my great privilege and my great destiny to reside.
So we got Bo.
Woo!
Yeah.
Ha! Indeed I am. I am about to embark on a great quest. That's what I do after all. I quest. I'm an adventurer.
I would imagine.
I'm a great explorer.
Do you know Dora?
I'm also an avid reader. I enjoy bubble baths and secluded mountain hot springs, trips to the beach, studying turtle migration.
Oh.
Anything involving the words ancient, sacred, statue, gem, or priceless piece of history.
Okay.
Wink.
Why the wink? Why the wink? Why did you say wink?
I did. I find it useful sometimes to tell people what I'm doing as I'm doing it. That way I can be more sure that they're getting a complete picture of my personality.
Sure. Onward.
I have introduced myself, and then I just got so darned excited my mouth ran right away with me, and I didn't give you a chance to introduce yourself. Not that you need to, of course. I know who you are, but go ahead.
Who do you think I am?
I know that you are the... well...
Bo takes her hat off for a moment, holding it over her heart. She bows her head, just a little.
It is my great honor, my passion, my destiny to have the opportunity to follow my path, alongside you, the leading houseologist, to whom I
guess
owe
that's the way to
such
word
a
it.
debt of gratitude and respect.
The leading what?
Houseologist. The leading authority in this, or any province on this house, its history, its mysteries, its great secrets.
I guess.
You are the resident, after all, aren't you?
You make it sound cooler than it is, but yes.
Are you telling me you're not the leading houseologist?
I live here, but...
Oh dear.
Bo returns her hat to her head, her reverent expression fading into a rather more sour one.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel, well, a bit like I've got some birds in the box.
Maybe let them out.
Fluttering in the stomach, birds trapped, slightly nauseated because the damn birds keep trying to tip me over. But you, I may have already said too much. Ha! I'm currently putting on a facade of being hale and hearty, in case you missed it.
Yeah.
All is well. Leave. Go away. Get out of here, you scamp, and maybe come back and we can maybe talk about some stuff, and maybe the quest will make its way in there somehow, but no promises.
Okay, you're kind of adorable.
Okay. See ya.
I definitely want to know who your VA is. We have one more for the day, but let me check some VAs here real quick. So Daisuke is Daisuke Tsuji. I don't know the VA's name offhand. Okay. Jerry is Damien Haas. Of course it is. Of course it's Damien Haas. That nerd. That absolute nerd. He's a great VA though. He's like absolutely wonderful. He's part of Smosh, but like I think probably the biggest role I know him for is Laios from Delicious in Dungeon. So there's that. Lyric, Ray Chase once again. Rainy, Janelle Randall. I don't know you offhand. And Bo. Yeah, that was abso-fucking-lutely Ashley Johnson. I knew I recognized the voice. That was 100% Ashley Johnson. Yeah. Oh. I feel stupid sometimes when it's so obvious. Workspace?
Valdivianites! Guess who? If you guessed David Most, 3-time runner-up for Business Magazine's CEO of the Year,
Is that something to brag about?
Team, I just wanted to do a soft follow-up on my recent email regarding my lost sunglasses. I'm happy to report my office has already received hundreds of tips regarding the item's whereabouts and are quickly combing through them as we speak. In that spirit of camaraderie, anyone who sends a false lead will be downsized on site. Thank you for your ongoing support in this
Turkmenistan? Oh god, that goes so fast. I did not mean to accidentally skip an entire line there. So we have one more for the day. I guess we could go with the board here. But let's go into into a different room. We've done a lot in here. Where have we not done a lot? In here, maybe? The fireplace? Let's do the fireplace.
The fiery figure that stands before you nearly defies
some people would be really into that, but I'm not one
form.
of them.
But despite the hot air that radiates from him, there's something decidedly chill about his entire being.
Hey, what up, hot stuff?
No, hold on, speak again.
It's about time we sparked up a conversation.
Oh my god, that is Zuko! Oh, oh, okay, I instantly love you a lot more now. Dante Bosco's amazing, so...
I'm Dante, the fireplace.
And your character's even named Dante? Because Dante's Inferno as well. Oh my god, that's so perfect and beautiful. I was not expecting Dante Bosco. Like, oh my god, that caught me so off guard. His voice is so recognizable. I recognized it right away, but I needed to hear him speak again, and it's, like, so obvious.
Mm-hmm. Sure, we just met, but you could think of me as an old flame.
God, that's so... Oh my god, that's so cool. You been expecting me?
Of course. The hearth is the heart of the home.
Say that 10 times fast.
Kinda get me fired up, too.
Like the sound of that?
Nah, not like that, little freaky-deaky indoor dork. Fired up to teach.
Why was that funny? Why was hearing Dante Bosco say, "You little freaky-deaky indoor dork," funny to me? Oh my god, this is amazing.
And you need my help.
I'm not even into the character in terms of design. Like, very much not. This design is aggressively not my thing. But it's Dante Bosco. I have to be in love with them. Help?
Yeah. But it's all good, because I've been waiting for the perfect student.
Student?
Yup. If you really want to up the ante in this love hunt, you need to work on your pickup lines.
Don't call it a love hunt. Oh no.
I'm serious. It's not always gonna be so easy as firing up those specs and talking someone's ear off. Be it love, friendship, or hatred. The sizzling art of the pickup is all you need.
Don't call it that.
I'm the master, and you're the perfect human to pass
Are you the master? Hello, Zuko here. Oh, I am dying. Oh, this, okay.
What? No way. Gotta melt the ice somehow.
I think it's break the ice.
Pickup lines are one way to do that. A great opportunity to show someone you're interested in that you're funny, sexy, and smooth. Max those charisma stats.
Do you want to join in on the D&D as well?
My point is,
or G&G?
That with my help, you got a chance to burn bright. But if you don't learn how to take the first step by talking to someone, you won't ever light the flame.
Okay. Thank you?
No sweat, hot stuff.
Okay. Stop.
I think it's time we start the first lesson. If you can handle the heat, that is.
There's gonna be so many fire puns. Oh, wait, what? Oh, shit. There's a specific, like, stat option with this? That's new. But we have 0 charm, so probably shouldn't say that. Bring it on, I guess?
Hell yeah! Tell you what, let's start with some punny pickup lines.
Oh, God.
See what I'm working with here.
Oh, God.
So what do you think? You up for it?
I guess. Oh, we actually have poise. Let's try that out. Oh, no, I guess we don't have enough. It's not letting me choose it. Fire away, then?
Seems like you're already getting the hang of this.
Yeah, I mean...
All right. How about this? What up, hottie? Got a light?
No, never say that to anyone. Never say that to a single person.
Because I think you just might be my perfect match. Huh?
No.
Huh? What'd you think?
Empathy. We have no empathy.
Damn!
I didn't say it was horrible. I said I could use some work.
I've been working on that one for ages.
Also, it's weird hearing him swear because I'm so used to him in Avatar: The Last Airbender and Legend of Korra. And it's like, yeah, he could get aggressive and yell and scream and everything, but swearing is a whole other thing. And I know, like, he's a real person and everything. I know he's done other things. But it's like, I think the only other thing I really know him for is Hook with Robin Williams, where he was Rufio. And I don't think he swore in that one, but I might be wrong. I don't think he did.
I guess it could always be better, huh? You know what? This could be good for both of us. We could workshop it a bit and get to know each other. What would you say to make this line better?
Change the opener.
Okay. So what would you change it to?
Oh, wow. I don't like either of them, but I also can't choose them.
I feel you. No pressure. And I totally get where you're coming from. You see, that was all a trick question. Or a lesson, I guess.
What was it?
I was just trying to show you that pickup lines can be corny and fun, but not always the perfect opener.
Like on dating apps?
Now you're getting it. Tell you what, I'm gonna teach you how to make connections in a deeper way.
Oh, Lord.
And your first real lesson in the art of the pickup isn't about some magic one-liner. You're gonna learn how to open the gates of someone's heart, get to know their soul, you know?
Okay.
You ride with me and you're gonna learn how to be smooth, but in a sensitive way. I call this style the way of the flame.
Oh, Lord.
Think you can handle it?
Bring it on?
Aight! I'll give you a day to cool off. See me later for our next lesson, you little firecracker.
Don't call me that.
Later!
Well, that was a thing. I was not expecting Dante Bosco.
Are you there? Please answer. Hurry!
I'm as here as I'm gonna be.
There's something we need to discuss. It's of the utmost importance.
Yeah, it's always of the utmost importance.
It's the Dateviators. As I mentioned, I've been closely monitoring the electromagnetic field anomalies emitting from the quantum catalyst activator.
Okay.
Well, it
Oh,
seems...
God.
I can't believe I'm even typing this.
Yes?
Based on the data I'm looking at, you may actually be able to use the Dateviators to bring objects to life.
So is that why the military wanted that? I'm doing that now. It's hot.
No, you're not listening. I don't mean to engage with an object's sentience during intended usage.
Like
That's what the Dateviators
permanently
were
bring them to
created
life.
do, and they've been working perfectly. I mean to 100% literally transform objects into living, breathing
Am I gonna have, like, a
humans.
choice to do that? Is that gonna be, like, some big, like, ethical quandary or something? Or maybe it's like I can only do it with, like, one character? But anyway, this does seem a little scary. There's
Frankly,
a lot of
We
problematic
don't know if it's scary.
implications
We have
with that.
absolutely no idea the ethical implications of
Exactly.
turning objects
Exactly.
into people. Would they have rights? Do we need to feed them? And if so, how often would we need to feed them? Is only
Well,
lunch enough if it's
if they're
big
turned
lunch?
into, like, full
We're
people,
sleepwalking
probably
into
the
a
same amount as
minefield
any
of
person.
existential dilemmas here.
Good point.
Not to mention, I didn't even program the Dateviators with that functionality. Maybe the government augmented my original schematics
I mean,
with
based
secret
on what we've
military
heard
tech.
about things, yeah,
I'd have
maybe.
to do more tests to be sure.
What kind of tests?
I'm sorry, but we'll have to pick this up later.
Of course.
I'm not under any sort of duress or anything, but I had a huge enchilada for lunch and I'm exhausted.
I mean,
I'll reach out again when I'm
I have been there. Not necessarily specifically with an enchilada, but just generally speaking. The way of the flame. Like slow burns. Oh, Dante Bosco, you were probably the least expected voice I could have heard in this game. But that is a thing that occurred. Yeah, that was our last charge. Let us go to bed. Oh.
Nightmares are nothing
Shit,
new
what?
to you. But this terror standing in your room is certainly a unique experience.
What the fuck? When did this stuff happen? Also, unicorn, lion, human hand, and snake? What is happening?
It's hard to even make sense of what you're seeing. A dreadful figure, wreathed in black, with what seems to be the suggestion of a horse's head.
Well,
with
a
snake
unicorn.
and
It has
lion
the
heads
horn.
sprouting from its shoulders. It has a multitude of eyes where they shouldn't be.
Great
and
way to
teeth
describe
that decorate
that.
what would be the belly and hips on a human figure. But it's not the monstrous anatomy that freaks you out the most.
I don't know, that
It's
freaks me out a lot,
lizard-brain
actually.
feeling of fear the figure inspires in you. You want to run, but by some miracle, you don't.
Is this God? Wait, what? You're a dateable?
Hang on! My content aware is
Oh, I can imagine.
Nightmare is, well, just that.
Yeah, this might get freaky. This might get scary, like legitimately scary. So just be warned.
If you don't want anything too spooky, I'd recommend skipping this
Just
one.
be wary again if you can't handle stuff like that. Yeah, just be forewarned.
You cool with that? Or you want to skip it?
I mean, I'm just interested. So, I'm okay with this type of stuff.
Carry on, then.
There's something crawling up your leg.
Why is your voice hot? What?
Don't you feel it? You know it's there.
Why is your voice really
A fly,
hot?
Maybe. Or something else. Something a little more malevolent.
Like, your voice isn't intimidating. Your voice is actually sexy.
A little more.
Why are you whispering in my
vicious.
ear? Quit it, Baka.
Crawling up your leg. Aren't you going to do something about it?
I don't know.
That's right. You can't move. Now there's another on your arm. And another on your shoulder.
Okay.
Dozens of little prickles across your skin. The prickles turn into punctures.
Oh god, the teeth.
The picture of poison
You were
pervading
excited
the
about
parts
that.
of you keep under the covers. There's an itch by your mouth as one pries open your lips.
I'm just wondering how this
scurrying down
occurred
from
because we didn't use the Deviators to bring our nightmares to life. Also, how would that even work with a mental concept like a nightmare instead of a physical object?
So many little legs. Spiders.
Is this like a side effect of like the Deviators being messed with by the government? Kind of going in line with like the bringing things to actual life instead of just communicating with their consciousness?
Another crawls across the curve of your ear, and you hear it.
The tongue on the stomach mouth is wild.
The scuttling, the buzzing, the sound of your flesh being devoured in a million nanoscopic parts.
Okay.
Whatever they are, they're eating you alive.
I am actually afraid of bugs, so, well, it depends on the bug. A good amount of bugs. Let's play along.
Ah, that was fun. Didn't take you as such an easy scare.
Quit teasing, that was really mean.
I'm sorry, my dear. Just couldn't pass up the opportunity. It was simply delightful to meet you.
So you're just named Nightmare? That's not very clever.
And neither are you.
Damn.
Until next time.
Man, what is your deal?
I'm your nightmares, my dear.
Yeah, I got that.
Nothing to explain. But if you're truly just dying to understand. They say coffee at midnight is a good way to invite the darkness in.
Okay, so if we engage with the the coffee pot or whatever at midnight, that like will make sure the nightmare happens.
Sleep with one eye open.
I don't think we've engaged with the coffee pot. Or I thought it was an espresso machine, but I guess that's close enough, right?
She fades into nothingness with one last creepy laugh.
Okay, but hold on. You're a dateable, so you have to be in here. Oh, that was Erica Luttrell. Okay. I'm trying to... I can't think of other... I know the name. I just can't think of other, like, roles that she's done before. Supreme Goth Lord is amazing, though. Well, I was not expecting that, that's for sure. We will end this part here, and I will see you next time.